So I said, nothing.
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all. Welcome back to
Hashtag just saying.
I'm Tara.
I'm still Sean.
Terrific.
Yes.
And it's a very special episode today. No, it's not. Hope everybody is fantastic. Let me get the horn out of the way. You can watch the first 20 to 30 on YouTube. And for the YouTube folks, you can watch, not watch. Watch. I don't know what happened to me before we hit record.
For the love of God, people, watch!
Yes, but you can catch the full audio on iTunes, SoundCloud,
Stitcher,
as well as Google Play.
Play them.
Oh my goodness. See what happens when we don't have Joe do the promo for us? I
Hell.
don't know what's what anymore. Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Have you ever heard of the computer game Oregon Trail?
Nope.
Oh. Well then. Pointless.
But there it goes.
Well, no, I have a shirt, right? And it says "You have died of dysentery," and it's from. I am wearing it now. If you want to pop over to the YouTube video, but
Feel free.
yes, and so I was wearing it at work the other day. Now my supervisor is like only a couple years younger than me, and she said, "What does your shirt say?" And I said, "You've died of dysentery." And she's like, "What is that?" I said, "It's an old disease." And she said, "Okay." And I said, "It's from the Oregon Trail." And she goes, "What is that?" And I went, "Oh." You know, I've never felt so old as this week. It's like, really? It's not that old. All right, then. I'm just a nerd. Yes. Precisely. I was like, really? You don't know what that is? Okay.
No.
And my physical therapist is like 27, and he didn't know what it was either. I'm like, I can't win. Not winning with these youngins, I tell you. These young people today. Jeez. Millennials. Did I tell you what happened the other day at work? Right?
Bathroom?
No. I was at work and this email comes through. This company email comes through. The headline of the email caught me right away. Danger in the parking lot.
Oh,
I went, okay, you have my full attention.
My car is out there. What's
I know.
going on?
I have to go out there twice. What's happening? So the body of the email states that there was a rattlesnake.
Stone Cold?
No. I wish, because I could have negotiated with Stone Cold.
Hell yeah.
There was a rattlesnake in the parking lot at work. And to not go out to your vehicle, they have called the environmental police. Now,
They come out and they tell the snake, freeze!
hey, bucko!
Put your tail up!
Hey, bucko! You're under arrest
Well, thank you, Richie Cunningham.
for illegal snaking. You shouldn't be snaking. These are no snaking areas.
Snaking around.
Seriously. So I was like, oh dear. Now, I don't like snakes. Snakes don't like me. I immediately thought of Pete. Last year, my husband saw a couple of snakes in the backyard. He named one of them Pete. And we tried to shoo them away. And I texted Sean. I was like, it's Pete Revenge. He's come back. He's called his big brother. The rattlesnake. And the rattlesnake's going to devour us all. Now, I know very little of rattlesnakes. I've actually never seen a rattlesnake ever.
Yeah.
I didn't even know we had rattlesnakes around here, and now that I do, I'm not happy about it.
You're more aware going to your car now.
Oh, well, let me tell you, friend. This was at like 9 o'clock in the morning. Which is
early.
Yeah, I mean, that's really not what you want at 9 o'clock in the morning, right? So, I'm like, okay. So, I'm just trying to compose myself. I text my mom, because my mom hates snakes more than I do. just mentioning that there's a snake in the parking lot, my mom probably had nightmares for 2 days. So my mom immediately texted me like, well, I'd be living at work. She goes, I wouldn't be leaving your work at all. I'd be moving in. I'd be staying there. I said, well, they call the environmental police. Nope, that doesn't matter. He's probably got friends. I said, probably. And then she goes, where is it? Is it near your car? I went, no, thank goodness. It's actually on the opposite side of the parking lot. So, ooh. So I was like, oh, this is fine. This is fine. Now, it's almost my lunchtime, so it's almost 1 o'clock. And I've not heard anything about the snake. Now, oh, and by the way, real quick, when the email went out, one of the owners of the company, who's on my side of the building, goes, ooh, I want to see. And he goes running outside to see if he can see the rattlesnake. Right? Like 2-3 other people go with him. And I'm like, no. No, thank you. Nope. You can do your little
Go
search
see
party.
a snake or do some work.
Oh, well.
All right,
I mean,
I'm coming. Wait for me.
Yeah, you would have gone outside?
Yep.
Nope, I don't like snakes. I'm staying in. I'll do everybody else's work rather than have to see a snake. Just give me your work. I'm going to have to do your work when the snake bites you and you die. So, who wins in this scenario? Not me.
Fluffy can wrap around this one and make it laugh.
No.
Okay.
I don't understand people who keep them as pets. Oh, God. Oh, God.
No, you won't.
So.
Because I kill them.
Exactly. Okay. So I was like, all right. So now my lunchtime is coming up. Now I've heard nothing about the snake. So I walk over to my supervisor and I was like, did they find the snake? And she goes, I don't know. So she asked somebody higher up than her. She comes back over to me. She goes, they didn't find the snake. And I went, oh, that's not good. And she goes, be careful going to your car. And I went, oh. And then she goes, yeah, because they can climb up. Through. And she... Exactly, dude. It's like, they can wiggle up. So now I'm like...
Wiggle it.
Just a little bit as it grooves. So I'm like, this is going to be horrible. So I go out to my car. I'm trying to take my lunch nap. And every time I feel something, I'm like, snake. Snake. Snake, touch me. That's a snake. I couldn't relax. So the next day, I get a text from my mom, and she's like, by the way, did they ever find that snake? And I went, no, they did not. And she goes, oh. And she's like, oh, for God's sakes, be careful. I was like, oh, I know, because you see one. I mean, it's not just one. They have friends.
Family.
They bring a party with them. They're like, we brought the party. We've got venom. It's like, oh, God. I don't want anything to do with this. Yeah. So I trade a bathroom story for a horrible snake story.
Good.
I'd rather have a bathroom story, to be honest with you. Because I did not want to deal with a snake. Yes. Exactly. I don't want to deal with that.
I wouldn't want to either.
It's too much. I can't.
No.
Can't do it. I have not had time to go back and try to replay that mission in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas that I wanted to throw my controller across the room about. I might over the weekend. I'm going to keep my fingers crossed. I'd like to at least get that mission out of the way so I won't have to think about it anymore. Because I have it's been creeping in the back of my mind. Oh, actually. It has. It's been creeping in the back of my mind. Like, Ryder's not... You have to shoot the guys, and then Ryder's just useless. And then you got to load the crates. I'm like, trying to strategize how to do it.
That's why I stuck to doing my own thing. Just go around, fuck all the whores, take their money, go steal some police cars, hide them in the garages, go up to the train station and push everyone in front of the oncoming train.
Oh my God!
Take their money after the train leaves.
Jeez, you are savage.
Yeah.
You are savage.
Mm-hmm.
I have to try the other games. I haven't even turned them on. I have not played Grand Theft Auto 3. Oh my God, in so long. I'd actually just like to see it again. It only cost me a couple bucks. Woo! PlayStation Network. Go PS Network. We got all the horn out of the way in the beginning, but I'm just gonna remind you guys real quick that we got a ton of old episodes up. Like all the older episodes this week, it was like spotlight on the older stuff. And I'm like, we got new stuff. The new stuff is good too. Last week's episode was really funny. And I was disappointed because I thought it should have gotten more attention.
Yes.
Yes. So, if you've not listened to...
They should all get more attention.
Well, yeah, but last week's was good.
Yeah.
And the one before that was good. And the one before that, but... You know.
At least the last 5 have been good.
Oh, yeah. We've been on a hot streak.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So... I don't know if I have... Are you going to mention it, or do I have to mention it? What's happening here with you?
I'm going retro today.
Yeah.
As you can see.
Yes.
Because recently we were talking about watching a certain movie, which got me into little mental baseball thing. And that made me want to... Well, that made me think back to when I used to watch baseball, because I'm not really into it these days.
Right.
But when I was into it as a kid, I've always watched the Red Sox, and Dale Strawberry was my favorite to watch when I was at the Mets. Even though I couldn't watch them every week because it wasn't always televised.
Doesn't that suck when you like a team that's like not in your state, and you have to? As a Giants fan, I can tell you that's very disappointing.
Yep.
When it's like, oh, I want to see the Giants and Dallas game. Fuck, it's blacked out. I can't.
I was lucky to catch quite a few games.
Yeah.
But then after he left the Mets and went to the Dodgers and then went to San Francisco, I saw a lot less of them.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't like to air the West Coast stuff. Because it fucks with their scheduling, because they're a couple hours behind.
So
catch up!
That made me jump on eBay, look at all the old Strawberry stuff. And I'm thinking, okay, how about for the podcast, let's get some classics gear. So I got myself a new jersey and a new hat.
Yeah, so Sean's wearing a Mets jersey, Mets hat. I
had a hat like this when I was little.
I had, not baseball, because I've never really been into baseball, but
I watched it as a kid and I played it as a kid. I can't watch it now; it's just boring to me.
I had a couple of retro football jerseys, and I went trying to find those, and I could not find them.
Maybe downstairs.
They might be. I just did not have time.
In a box, way in the back.
No, it wouldn't be in a box; it'd be in a tote.
In a tote, way in the back.
Yeah. Although a lot of the totes are labeled, so it'd just be like closed.
Which one?
Yeah, really. Yeah, I had an old Giants one, and believe it or not, I had a Patriots one because it was a Giants player. Dave Meggett. I had a Dave Meggett jersey. Poor Dave Meggett. Not poor Dave Meggett. He did bad things. Anyway, but I do have I have my Rocco's Modern Life hat on. That's as retro as I could go for you.
That was my main theme, retro.
Yeah.
Mine's with baseball.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. The other, was it last week? Last week, must have been. They announced that there was going to be a new Blade. And so people were a little pissy because it wasn't Wesley.
Right.
And then I found out that Wesley was not a good boy while he was filming Blades. And that led me down that path, which is why I was like, oh, he was in this movie. I haven't seen that movie in a long time. But I'd like to see that movie again, which is why I mentioned it to you. And then that kind of put you on a whole other thing.
Yeah. I bet they're wondering what movie we're talking about.
Yeah.
Major League.
Oh, Major League. The first one.
Yes. With Charlie Sheen.
I might have the second one. That might have been one of those things is like we went to, what was it, Movie Stop over and over and over again. Like 3 different locations just so to see if I could get Major League 2. I don't know if I ever made it.
I just got that as a 2-disc set.
Really?
On eBay yesterday.
Nice.
It's got Major League 2 and then 3 Back to the Minors. Well,
they did a third one?
Yeah, they called it Back to the Minors, but it's not actually like Major League 3.
Okay.
Just Major League back to the minors.
Who's in it?
Walter Goggins.
Okay. Yeah, I know of him.
He played Shane on the show The Shield. Say that a couple times fast.
Shane on Shield? Shane on Shield. Shane on Shield. Shane on Shield. Shane on Shield.
No, Shane on the show with Shield.
That's too... No, I won't.
Yeah.
That's too many S's. I'll just...
There's another guy that was on the Shield in the same...
show?
Yeah, same show, same group. I forget his name, but he was like a tall blonde guy. They were both on the same team in the movie.
I see.
I think I saw it once. The only reason why I saw it is Bob Uecker. That's it.
Oh, Bob Uecker's in it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I like
He's
Bob
in all
Uecker.
three.
I like Bob Uecker.
Mm-hmm.
He was like the saving... I bought, like 5 years ago, I bought the Mr. Belvedere box set. Not box set, like the only DVD set. I just out through the door. No one cares. Yeah.
Who gives a fuck?
He's like the only saving grace in that show.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, this show is bombed, except for Bob Uecker.
Yep.
Over there being awesome and subtle. He's like, I don't know.
Just a bit outside.
Yeah. But he's great in Major League. I don't... Oh! Major League 2. Mm-hmm. Is Randy Quaid in that, or is he in the first one?
I think he's in that one.
He's in the second one, you think?
I think he's one of the couple of guys in the crowd.
Yeah. He plays like a fan, quote unquote. And then it like...
Die-hard fan.
Yeah, but like at some point he turns his hat inside out because they're shitty. So he's like, I'm not even wearing the logo. He just turns his hat inside out. I always remembered that.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, you don't even deserve to be on my head.
The thing I hated about the second one.
Yeah?
Was what they did with like Charlie Sheen's character and the guy who played Dorn.
Yes.
They made him snobby and they think they're all that now. They're above other people type of person.
Really?
Like
I don't remember
snobby
that.
assholes.
I don't remember that. I know that Wesley's not in the second one.
No.
He's replaced by like Omar Epps, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Which is weird. That's always weird when they do that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, we're not supposed to notice that? It's like, it's a totally different person.
Omar doesn't have the same like running features or like body that Wesley did.
Yeah. It's like, alright. You know, I understand if you didn't want to do it, you gotta replace the character, but it's just weird.
Right.
Like, that's weird when they do it on TV, too. Or they write out a character completely. Wasn't there like a kid on... I know I'm getting way off the track, but wasn't there... But it is retro talk. Yes. Wasn't there like a kid on like Family Matters? And like all of a sudden the kid was gone?
Family Matters. Huh?
Yeah, remember the one? That's the Urkel show.
Yeah.
Yeah. The one with the chubby guy? What's his name? Carl or something? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Carl Winslow.
Yeah.
Hey there, big guy.
Yeah. See, I'm not crazy. I knew. I thought they had like an extra kid and then ultimately wrote her off the show. It was like, and we're not even going to mention the fact that you had another daughter. It's like on the beginning of Happy Days.
Chuck.
He just went upstairs to get his basketball and never came back down.
He died in the closet somewhere.
Yeah, wasn't that Ted McGinley?
No.
It wasn't Ted McGinley?
No.
Oh, should have been.
Well, if it was, we wouldn't have Jefferson.
Should have been.
Or Stan on Revenge of the Nerds.
Who the hell was it now? I feel like it was an actor like we would know.
I think they actually had two people playing Chuck before Chuck disappeared.
That's sad. We're going to replace the actor and then just write out the whole fucking character. That's crazy.
I think he was like half a season or something before he's gone.
I don't know. My Happy Days viewing is not, you know, I just remember like the old thing, like people would talk about like, Chuck went upstairs and then he never came back down. What's he doing up there?
They never talked about Chuck at the table.
Exactly.
Or just anytime the family was together.
There was never any lazy explanation about it either. Like, oh, Chuck went to college. Mm-hmm. Like, they easily could have done that.
Yeah.
You're like, he's away. He went to Europe.
He got married.
Like, Parliament, Big Ben.
Cybertron.
That will be the still as you're pointing. Yes, but I can get back. We can get back to Major League, if you wish.
Now, I saw a video on YouTube.
Yes.
It was posted a couple of years ago, so within the past few years, this has been going on. There is works and talk of making an actual Major League 3.
Really?
Charlie Sheen is actually the one trying to get this going. He's on board. The original director's on board from the first one. And they say that all the original cast from the first one are on board. They're just trying to find a company or someone to write the check to make it.
And I say crowdfund it. Everybody does that now.
Duh.
Yeah, it's like when they have a project and it's like, hey, we're gonna crowdfund it. You know what they could do? This is so fucking easy. I'm gonna help you, Charlie Sheen. I don't know why I should, but I want another Major League. That's why I'm gonna help you. Crowdfund it, right? Because usually with crowdfunding, they either give you a piece of like profit, or they give you like a prize, right? So for the crowdfunding prize, you have the cast sign a ball. Right? Yep. Cleveland Indian ball, $100. Donate to the film, you get a signed ball. Who wouldn't fucking do that? I'd do that. I need to write to somebody. Get me somebody. Anybody.
Give me somebody while I'm waiting.
Get me somebody while I'm waiting.
Do that with like all merchandise with the movie. Get hats, balls.
For $1,000?
Posters.
Signed jersey.
Bam.
Boom. People would give money. You'd have the fucking film money in a minute.
Right.
Yes. I need to get in touch with some people. If anybody knows Charlie Sheen or anybody. Or if you know Chuck.
We'll probably hear from Chuck before we hear from
we'll probably hear from Chuck before we hear fucking Charlie Sheen.
Like Charlie's going to contact us.
Hey, I may have to tag him in this now. This will be the clip.
We will.
Sean's laughing.
No, I'm chugging on water.
Oh my gosh. Are you alright?
Alright.
Alright. Yeah, I'll post that clip.
So, Charlie, we're helping you out here. Give me your suggestions.
I am so...
Don't you want to win? Winning. Winning.
Exactly. This is perfect. It's perfect. And that's so effortless. It doesn't take anything. You can get somebody to fucking donate baseballs. Sean and I go on video shoots. We find a bag of baseballs.
We find baseballs, golf balls. Ball.
We find balls wherever we go.
We get a lot of balls.
We get a lot of balls. Seriously, we would the last baseball we found was at the abandoned campground. It was an Energizer Bunny baseball.
I have that in my bag.
You still have it? Nice. Yeah.
That was a cool one to find.
That was a cool one to find, yeah. But baseballs are easy. You get the cast to sign it. Boom, $100. You get a ball. Boom, you get a ball. I mean, you'll probably have to sign a lot of them, so keep your calendar open.
Well, it won't be anything new. When I was on eBay looking at Major League stuff,
yeah,
I was doing that too. Because I bought a Vaughn jersey.
Oh, did you?
It's coming.
That's nice. I like that.
It's embroidered like this.
Yeah.
It's white. It says Indians. It's got the Indian logo there. It says Vaughn 99 on the back.
Ooh, 99 problems, Vaughn ain't one. That's nice.
But there are some baseballs that Charlie actually signed.
Oh, sweet.
So he actually signs baseballs because of that movie.
There you go. You're doing it anyway.
See?
Do it for money. Always do it for money.
Yes.
Yes. My goodness.
Do it to get the movie going.
Precisely.
Since all the original cast is coming back, I'm already on board for watching it.
Yeah.
Because the further they went, the more I was getting away from it.
Yeah. You don't want it to get into like Police Academy territory Where there's like, oh, the eye roll I just got from Sean from Police Academy. But like none of the, by like, what is it, 4 or 5?
After
Like,
4, it started changing some characters.
Yeah.
Gutenberg was done.
Oh, Sean.
I'll always say his name like that because he canceled.
Oh, canceled the Comic-Con and Sean just venom.
Mm-hmm.
Like a rattlesnake.
By the time you got to part 7, you only had like 4 or 5 of the original cast.
I didn't even think there was that many left.
They shouldn't have done so.
Let me guess, the guy who plays Proctor is in all of them.
No.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I would have thought he'd be in all of them.
You would think.
Because what else is he doing?
I don't think he was in 7.
Well, he was in, he was in Loaded Weapon. Remember Loaded Weapon?
Mm-hmm.
He's, hey, Sarge, it's tingling on this side. That means it's working. Yes, Loaded Weapon, good movie. Tim Curry.
I know he was in 6. I don't remember if Proctor was in 5. I don't think he was
Really?
in 4. No, wait, he wasn't 4.
He was in 4. That's Citizens, right?
Yeah, that's got the best line. You know those little things with like the little 4 balls you pull
Yes.
that one back
Yes.
and tick tick tick.
Yeah.
He starts doing those in Captain Harris's office.
Mm.
Captain's yelling, "Don't touch those! Don't you ever touch my balls without asking!" And everybody outside the window just stops what they're doing and looks in.
Huh? Yeah. That's
That
pretty
was my
sweet.
favorite one of that the lines.
Yeah, yeah. So, back to Major League.
Mm-hmm.
Now that we've solved the crowdfunding problem, this should be funded in like by the end of the week, I think. We should be ready to go. Yeah, yeah.
Hopefully.
I don't know, you know. I would contact somebody if I could.
We don't know anybody.
Yeah, well, unfortunately I know people, but I don't know any of those people.
Oh. You know some people, but not all the people.
I know those people, but they're not important people.
Shit.
Yeah, that's my problem. The wrong people.
I got people, but not the right people.
I got people. They're just the wrong people. Always.
Wrong peeps.
Yeah. Anyway, it's a good movie.
Mm-hmm. And then going from there,
Yeah.
I branched out and started thinking about other good baseball movies.
Ooh.
Well, some good and some I didn't remember. And
Baseball movies?
yeah, I got a bunch of.
Okay, well, good, because I can't think of one aside from Major League.
All right.
Oh, well.
League of Their Own.
League of Their Own, okay.
Tom Hanks.
Thanks. Thanks.
Thanks, Hanks.
There's no...
Tom Hanks, Gina Davis,
Yeah,
Laurie Petty.
sure.
Let's see. Has John Lovitz in it?
Yes, it does for a minute, yeah.
For a minute.
I've only seen it once,
Uh,
so...
Gary Marshall, he's in it.
Oh, he's gone now.
Oh.
Well, that's no surprising. It's Penny Marshall. It's a Penny Marshall movie,
Mm-hmm.
so...
We have Madonna in it, Rosie O'Donnell.
Yep. What a cast.
It was a good movie. Very funny.
I guess. I don't remember it.
I was going to read this, but it's a lot.
Yeah, that is a lot. I think League of Their Own is old enough. People probably know.
And if they don't, you can just Google
It's
it.
based on a true story, right?
Yes.
What is it? The Rockville Peaches?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Ha-ha!
The Professional Baseball League formed the Women's League
Yes.
to take place of all the men that went overseas to fight
Mm-hmm.
in the war.
There you
This
go.
way they can keep baseball going in the meantime for those who wasn't over fighting.
How do you slide in a skirt? Oh, yeah, League of Their Own. I completely forgot about League of Their Own.
Mm-hmm.
So you got me on that one.
Next one I have is The Babe, which has John Goodman.
Oh.
Played Babe Ruth.
Okay. Baby Ruth?
Ruth, baby, Ruth. Sloth. That one's about him playing Babe Ruth.
Okay.
Traces the career of Babe Ruth from his days as a youngster when he was put into an orphanage to his last days as a baseball manager, and includes moments of the famous predicted home run and is promised to hitting 2 home runs for little Johnny, who's in the hospital.
Oh my goodness. Or he's gonna die. Hit the home run or he's gonna die.
You did really good at that.
Okay. I
recently got that on Blu-ray, so.
Oh, did you? Wow,
Yeah.
you're just racking them all up.
Yeah. What?
I caught like the first word of that, so I know what it is. But go ahead.
Bad News Bears.
Yes! Well, wait. The original
Yes.
Bad News Bears with
Yes.
Walter Matthau.
I don't count the remake.
No, fuck no.
No.
I have the original Bad News Bears. I love that movie.
Me too.
It's great. It's cute.
Baby Bear. Baby Bear. That has to do with Walter Matthau playing the former minor leaguer Morris Buttermaker,
Yep.
who is now a lazy beer swilling swimming pool cleaner,
Woo!
who takes money to coach a bunch of disheveled misfits
Yes.
who have virtually no baseball talent whatsoever.
No.
Realizing his dilemma, Coach Buttermaker brings aboard a girl pitching ace Amanda, the daughter of a former girlfriend of his, and a motorcycle punk who happens to be the best player around, which is played by
Jackie Earl
Haley. Yep.
Who ended up being
Freddy
Freddy
Krueger
Krueger. Yeah.
in the remake of Elm Street.
Yep.
Brimming with confidence, the Bears look to sweep into the championship game and avenge an earlier loss to their nemesis, the Yankees.
No!
Yes.
Not the Yankees. Why does everybody hate the Yankees? My gosh. It's like
Gung-ho.
that's like if you have a baseball movie and your hero team is going against another team, it's usually the Yankees. That was the team in Major League too that they had to get past. It was the Yankees.
I think it was the first Major League.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I meant Major League also.
I think Major League 2, they changed it from like the Yankees to the White Sox.
Good. Like, jeez. And Bad News Bears, it's the Yankees.
Yeah. And
They couldn't do it in Babe because he played for the Yankees.
True.
Yeah.
And in that movie, all the other teams were mostly like professional leagues, like the athletics, which will be like the Oakland A's.
Yeah.
Other teams like that.
I can't see it, so.
Brewster's Millions.
Really?
Richard Pryor, John Candy.
I think I have that movie.
Maybe.
I might have that movie. It's one of those movies that I have, because I got it crazy cheap at that movie place.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen it.
I got it too. Richard Pryor plays Brewster, who is a minor leaguer baseball player.
Mm-hmm.
Unknown to him, he has a recently deceased rich relative
Mm-hmm.
who, in order to test to see if he knows the value of money, he is given the task of disposing $30 million in 30 days. Brewster isn't allowed to have any assets to show for the $30 million or waste the money in any way. If successful, he gets to inherit $300 million. The biggest problem
It's a
of all.
sweet deal.
Yeah. Biggest problem of all, however, is Brewster can't tell anyone what he's doing. So everyone thinks he's crazy.
Ah.
And to add to the fact that he fails, 2 scheming trustees will get their hands on the money. Brewster's task is not an easy one.
Okay, well, here's the deal. If a crazy guy comes up to me and goes, I want to give you $1 million, no catch. All right, let's put that.
You got a deal.
Let's put that in writing, and you get yourself a deal, crazy old man.
Yes. You got a deal.
I'm not having sex with you.
Maybe.
No, I'm not having sex with you. Oh, old men.
Pouring.
They're wrinkly. Old men. No, all set.
Oh, shit.
Not having sex with you. I'm not fucking. Yep, that's it. Ah.
Let's talk about this over dinner first.
Yeah. I will have dinner with you. That's fine. As long as you're not going to play footsie with me under the table.
Next one I have is Fever Pitch.
Oh, that's fucking Jimmy Fallon.
And Drew Barrymore.
Drew Barrymore,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Relaxed and charming Ben Reitman meets workaholic Lindsay Meeks, and she finds him sweet and charming. They hit it off. When it is winter, Ben can spend every waking hour with Lindsay, but when summer comes around the corner, Lindsay discovers Ben's obsession with the Boston Red Sox. She thinks it's perfect until everything goes downhill for them.
Oh, I'm sure.
Because they make his character really obsessed.
Mm-hmm.
He always has season tickets.
Mm-hmm.
Everything in his bedroom is Red Sox.
Of course.
Mm-hmm. And nothing can interfere with him being at the game or watching the game.
Sounds like a swell fella.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
The Bench Warmers.
Okay, that's Adam Sandler, yes.
Sort of.
I think he produced it or something. Yes?
John Heater, who was Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah. Okay.
David Spade.
Yeah.
And what's his face? It's always in Adam Sandler's movies.
Rob Schneider.
Yes.
Ugh. That's the only way Rob Schneider's getting work is if fucking Adam Sandler gives it to him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So Benchwarmers is about three guys. All their lives they have been living in the shadows of bullies. They're determined not to take it anymore. They must train with the help of Mel to take on the most offensive and meanest youth baseball teams.
But they're adults.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah. That's weird. That's a weird concept.
Next one is Field of Dreams.
I knew Field of Dreams was going to be on here. If you build it, they will come.
Did they come?
Yes.
Good.
He built it.
Yeah, it stars Kevin Costner.
Yes.
There's an Iowa farmer, Ray Kinsella, who hears a voice in his cornfield to tell him if you build it, he will come.
Hey.
He interprets this message as an instruction to build a baseball field on his farm, upon which appear the ghost of shoeless Joe Jackson and other 7 Chicago White Sox players who were banned from the game for throwing the 1919 World Series. When the voice continues, Ray seeks out a reclusive author to help him understand the meaning of the messages and the purpose for his field.
There you go.
And after he did that, Kevin Costner did Bull Durham. Back-to-back baseball movies.
Oh my God! Seriously?
Yes.
Oh.
And his
damn it, Costner.
Crash is an Asian minor league ball player brought up from another team to mature a younger pitcher with maturity problems. Both of them become involved with Anne, a baseball groupie, with her own perspective on the game.
Mm-hmm.
So Kevin was a little busy with baseball.
I guess so. He was building it. They were coming.
Another one I came across was 42.
Okay.
Has to do with Jackie Robinson. In 1947, he became the first African American to play Major League Baseball in the modern era, where he was signed by the Brooklyn Dodgers and faces considerable racism in the process. Poor Jackie.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. It was very tough for them back then.
Mm-hmm.
Still tough today.
Yeah, I suppose.
Sucks. Angels in the Outfield.
Oh, don't tell me.
Right.
Tony Danza.
Yes.
Yes! Aha!
Christopher Lloyd.
Christopher Lloyd's in that?
Mm-hmm.
Shit. I didn't know.
When a boy prays for a chance to have a family in the California Angels.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait. Prays for a chance to have a family. If the California Angels win the pennant, Angels are assigned to make this possible.
Okay.
Very short.
Yeah, that sounds like a far-fetched plot, but sure.
Yeah, we'll believe it.
Mm-hmm.
Little Big Lead.
Oh, Little Big League.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that familiar?
I don't know. If I have my original notes that I made for this, I actually put in parentheses all the big names that are in each movie.
Okay.
And they're not on here. These are just little descriptive paragraphs of what each movie's about.
Okay.
So that's why I'm pissed I didn't print out my other notes.
I'm sorry. That's okay.
When the owner of the Minnesota Twins dies suddenly, his will bequeaths the team to his grandson, Billy.
Mm-hmm.
A devotee of baseball who, although he's only 12, has devoured lore, knows the team intimately. Who the hell wrote this?
I don't know.
This is what happens when you copy and paste shit. You don't read it.
Yeah.
As you should know from all the other episodes. He's shown an uncanny sixth sense of what they need to improve. They hate their manager, so Billy quickly fires the son of a bitch.
Ooh, son of a bitch.
Well, it says SOB right here, but I'm going to say it out loud.
Mm-hmm.
Winning their instant approval. However, this turns to dismay when he announces their new manager, Billy Haywood. How would Billy convince the gang of proud, tough men to stick around and take orders from a kid? On the other hand, what's to lose? The team has nowhere to go but up.
I guess.
I never saw it.
Yeah, me neither.
Some of his last ones I never seen.
Oh, dear.
Field of Dreams, Bull Durham, 42.
I watched Field of Dreams in high school. It was one of those, like near the end of the year, and the teacher needed to put on something. So we'd shut up, and there was no work. So it's like, let's watch Field of Dreams. It's like, okay.
Let's watch porn. No.
I don't even like Costner. Does he die in this?
Someone hit him in the head with a bat.
I hope so.
Next one I got is The Sandlot.
That's a very famous movie. You're killing me, Smalls. That's a very famous movie.
Yeah.
I've never seen it, though. But I know that line.
Me neither. And they made a second one that I do know.
Okay.
I didn't see that either. But I know they did a second
They
one.
made a sequel. I didn't see it.
Scotty Smalls moves to a new neighborhood with his mom and stepdad, wants to learn to play baseball. Rodriguez, the neighborhood baseball guru, takes Smalls under his wing. Soon he becomes part of the local baseball buddies.
Buddies!
They fall into adventures involving baseball, treehouse sleep-ins,
Oh, well.
and the desirous lifeguard at the local pool, the snooty rival ball team, and the traveling fair. Beyond the fence at the back of the Sandlot menaces a legendary ball-eating dog called the Beast, and the kids, inevitably, must deal with him.
Chopper, sick balls.
Oh, Chopper.
Yes.
Rookie of the Year.
I think is that Freddie Prinze Jr. or something?
No. I forget the guy's name, but he played Kevin on American Pie.
I don't know. But that's fine.
When an accident miraculously gives a boy incredible power pitching arm, he becomes a major league pitcher for the Chicago Cubs.
All right. Short and sweet. I love it.
So the next two.
Nice.
Mr. Baseball.
Shit. Belushi?
Nope.
No.
I'll give you a hint. Magnum.
Tom Selleck?
Yes.
Really? All right.
He plays Jack Elliott, once a great baseball player who was forced to play in Japan, where his brash, egotistical ways cause friction with his new teammates and friends.
Oh, dear. All right.
And last I have Mr. 3000.
Okay.
That was with Bernie Mac.
Okay. That was going to be my second guess on the Mr. Baseball thing. I was going to say Bernie Mac. I'm glad I didn't, because I would have been way wrong.
Asian baseball player who goes by the nickname Mr. 3000 finds out many years after retirement that he didn't quite reach 3,000 hits. So now at the age 47, he's back to try to reach that goal.
I don't know that the MLB would take you in. They might consider you a bit too old. A bit of an insurance problem.
Oh, first, before you're hired, sign this waiver.
Yeah. This insurance waiver.
You die running the bases, you're not holding us responsible.
Exactly. No sue! No sue! No sue! No!
Yes.
Okay. Now I can hear you. We are going to say goodbye to the YouTube folks. If you want to check out the full show, you can check us out on iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher, and Google Play.
Playtime.
We will see you next time. I'm going to shut up now. Scarecrow, I'll miss you most of all. Tell him something.
Have a good everything. See you in the field. Home run, baby.